So today I want to talk to you guys about, if I did my makeup like that, I would look so rotten. So today I want to talk to you guys about achieving your long-term goals. You know, many of you have these, long-term goals. And honestly, Rusty, honestly, this topic was really inspired by one of my coaching clients, and I'm really going to try to turn off this filter because it's driving me crazy now. It's making me look real crazy right now. So so it was inspired by one of my coaching clients. I can't turn off this filter and I don't know why, guys, so I apologize. Hold on, let me try one more thing. I mean, I'm clicking it, but it doesn't show up. So I don't know. But anyway, all right, let's get into the content because that's what really matters the most anyway. It's not the crown. It's not the makeup. It's not my kitchen cabinets. It's the content. So let's get right into it. So the way to, many of you have these like long-term visions of, making $100,000 a month, or whatever the case may be. And again, this topic was inspired by a conversation I was having with my coaching client where I asked her, she told me that her long-term goal, her vision was to make $100,000 a month. And although that is fine and dandy and totally doable over a long period of time, over a long period of time, what you guys have to understand is that if you want to get to, $30,000 a month, $50,000 a month, $100,000 a month, you really need to start figuring out the short-term goals first. What do I mean by that? Well, what I mean by that is in order for you to create results in your business, you have to set short-term goals in order to get to the long-term goals over time. And when I say over time, I'm talking about, it can take at least a year or two or even more to get to that specific goal. So, for example, a short-term goal would be, ask yourself, how much money do I need to make every single month in order to leave my job? Okay? Whatever that number is. So for example, let's say the number was $3,000. Okay. So if in order for you to leave your job, you need to replace that income and you need to be bringing in $3,000 per month. Well, that would be your first goal. The first goal is to get to $3,000 a month. If you want to take it a step back and, chop it down a little further than that, what you need to do is figure out, okay, I just joined this network marketing company or whatever it is, and you have some business expenses. So let's say, for example, your business expenses was $500 a month. Okay, those are your business expenses. That's enough to cover your auto ship and whatever else. Okay, let's say the minimum was $500 a month. Well, if your monthly business expenses is $500 a month, then you need to figure out how to replace that every single month so that it's not coming out of your pocket. Okay, so that you are breaking even, because once you can break even, everything else after that is pure profit. So that would be the first short-term goal. Okay, that leads into the long-term goal, that long-term bigger vision of what your ultimate monthly goal is. Okay, so once you've reached that minimum goal of just replace, making enough money to pay for your auto ship or whatever, your marketing or whatever else. Once you get to that, then the second question is, okay, how do I make enough money to cover not only my business expenses, but also to cover my household expenses? So your mortgage, your rent, your light, your gas, food, right? Gas, everything, right? What is that number? Okay, so for example, if that number is, let's say $3,000 a month, and $3,000 a month is what you need in order to be able to pay for all your expenses, then that would be the very first goal that you focus on, to get to $3,000 a month. That will be called your freedom number. That is the number that will, that will set you free from a job. Okay, so once you have reached that goal, then you set another goal. So let's say you reach that goal and now you're making $3,000 a month, and that's covering your business expenses and your personal expenses as well, right? Mortgage, rent, food, all of that. And it's covering those expenses. So now you're at a place of freedom. Now you no longer have to dedicate the time that you have every day to a job, but now you can dedicate more time into building and growing your business and learning different things to make you a better entrepreneur, okay? So then after you've reached that goal, then it's about setting even a bigger goal. So let's say the bigger goal, after you hit, that second number, let's say the bigger goal is $10,000 a month, okay? And you always have to have reasons why you want to hit these goals. For me, it's one of the reasons, I have several reasons, but one of the reasons why I like to hit goals is because I want to prove to myself that I can do it. I want to prove to myself that I can do it. Okay. I like to always be in competition with Lisa Torres. Okay. Lisa Torres is my competition. It's not that leader over there. That's not my competition. That leader over there. That's not my competition. My competition is me. Okay. I always have to make sure that I am outperforming myself. What am I going to do this month? It's December now, right? So my question is, how am I going to make a bigger impact? How am I going to reach more people? How am I going to make even more money than I did in November, right? When January comes, it's the same question. How am I going to reach more people? How am I going to make a better impact? How am I going to make even more money than December? And I just keep building upon those goals, right? And so just to recap really quickly, and if you're just tuning in and you probably missed some of the stuff, you can watch the replay later. But just to recap really quickly, you have to set little increments of small little goals and achieve them first. Because once you start setting those little small goals and you start achieving them, then it's even easier for you to reach that bigger ultimate goal. Make sense? Let me know if this makes sense. Just type a 1 down below. And I know I can't get rid of this filter for some reason. It's stuck with me. So you guys are going to have to like the makeup and like the crown. So anyways, if you got some value from that, make sure that you just type value down below. And also, if you guys are still struggling in your business and you're still trying to figure out how to even get to that first goal, that initial goal, of getting to a point where you are, replacing your, so you have to, if you want to start learning how to get real results in your business and you want to start learning how to generate the leads and get, turn those leads into sales and all that kind of stuff. It's 1:57. I gotta go. Then you need to, you want to say hello? He don't want to say hello. He gets mad when I try to put him on camera. Okay, so anyway, if you want to learn how to do that, I have a 5-day challenge that is starting on December 11th. Yes, December 11th. It's a 5-day challenge where I'm going to teach you what you need to be doing on Facebook in order to produce real results, not just, BS results. I'm talking about real results. I'm going to be giving you action steps that you need to be doing every single day in order to produce results. So if you want to be a part of that, the next one is going to be December 11th. Make sure that you go to socialengagementacademy.com. I'll put the link in the comments down below or in the description above or below this video, wherever you're watching it. And I'll see you guys over there. Have a great day, everyone.